Hey, this is Brett again. I kind of wanted to go through how we look at real estate and how we gauge what we buy for our clients and how we do it. So I'm going to go through a property that we've already done and show you all the different facilities that we use to make sure that we have a good property, number one. Number two, to verify things and understand the cost of it all. And number three, see the finishing product and that it produced what we said it was going to produce. Because we said this one was going to produce $1,200 a month rent. So let's go through it all. So here we are. We bought this one at $75,000, and you can see that's me. So we bought it, and it was an as-is deal. It was kind of a estate deal, or I think the lady was moved into a facility, the lady that lived there, and she needed the money for that facility. So the kids kind of sold it, but it was a great house, and so what I do immediately when I do that is I go ahead and I will go ahead and shoot the before pictures on this thing, and I send that to the client so they see how this house looked like before we started the construction. And we also have to do the construction quote. You can see that's a green. I mean, there was a lot of wallpaper here, but believe it or not, that was easy to take off. My contractor was kind of complaining, but I showed him how easy it was, and then he couldn't complain anymore. So he did it. So you can see that's all had a bunch of that, but it was very easy. You could take it off. I think we took all that stuff off in a matter of 2 hours. But very, very dated. They haven't touched it, and there, all that. And so there was a lot of stuff that we did on this that we could see that we could save some money on the rehab and still make sure that the place was beautiful and nice and get the $1,200. It did have a full bathroom down in the basement, so that was a nice thing. And then it had this an older electrical box. Geez, sorry about that. You see, it had this old bowling alley type game there, so we had to get that out of there too. So this is what we do before, and then what we do then also. So we get the pictures, then we go ahead and put together the quote. So the quote was right here. It's all detailed out, and you can see it was $14,950 to get this one done. And you can see all the different stuff that we had to do to get that done. The reason why it was a little bit more expensive, because we had to stay around 10,000, we had to replace the roof. The roof was bad. We had to replace the roof, which we did. Gorgeous. So that would have been $10,000, but that's why we went, we back into the numbers. This one we got for a total of $90,000 with everything in. So when you look at that, we have to go and say, okay, well, what would this thing sell for if we sold it? Because it was over 1,600 square feet. So here's what the average price is: 140 in there, 135. Just take 135, just be the low. The low would be, you're still at 90,000, so you're still sitting there with $45,000 worth of equity. Very nice area, very comparable, very beautiful home on a big lot, double car garage, two baths. So it was nice. I mean, ours had 2 bathrooms. You can see some of these. This one was a 1,400 2-bedroom, 1 bath that went for 135. So we were a 4-bedroom. So it's a very, very nice house. So we take that, we package all this up. So we get the pictures, we get the quote, and we get the comps and get it to the client. Then they make their decision. And so during that time of construction, we're going to do the videos and all that after they accept it. And then after it's all done, we go ahead and shoot the pictures for when it was done. So the roof wasn't on there yet, but it did get put on. But I had to get it rented, so I took the pictures. But just trust me, the roof was put on. You can see here how nice the kitchen looked. We just took all the wallpaper out. That was kind of a parquet type floor, still a wood floor, new blinds, plugs, switches, lights. Awesome. We really opened it all up. And at the end there, this house really looked gorgeous. But this is the information you need as an investor. And you can see what we did here. We ran this linoleum through here because linoleum just doesn't wear out. Carpet does. So this is much better. And we polyurethane all the pine that was up there because it was beautiful. I mean, keep it. But you can see that this house turned out pretty exceptional. And there's the finished basement area. We left the bar in there. And again, polyurethane, everything, took everything out. And it turned out to be a very nice house. So when all that was done, oh, there you go, there it is. So when that was all done and we reported all that, now we have to rent it. So we put it on the market to lease. And here we leased it for the $1,200 that we said we would. And it was only 28 days. Now look at the date on that. We listed that at the end of January, and it was not really that was of this year. So March 1st they moved in. So that's how hot it is. The Corona didn't bother us too much. So now it's still listed today, $1,200 a month, and it's an exceptional property. If you look at the numbers on this one, it was the taxes on this one was see, it's 1,625 divided by 12. That's $135. So let's take the 1,200 minus 135 minus, let me make sure you see 135. So it's 1,200, 135. Then you have $60 for the insurance, and property management is 92. So the net on this one's $913 a month net. So you times that by 12, divided by 90,000, and you're looking at about a 12% return on investment. But you still have to look at the equity. The equity is important here. I keep saying that people don't look at the equity. It's so important. So the equity is put at the low of 135,000 divided by the 90,000. Excuse me, the 90,000 divided by 135,000, and that would be 66%. So you take 100 from 66%. And you're at 34% equity position. So you got 34% on the equity, and you got 12% on the net income. This is a win-win-win. So again, this is what we do. This is how we do it. We break down our properties like this. If you're not getting that kind of a breakdown from your people, if they just send you a sheet of paper and call you and say, this is what it's worth, this is what we're going to rent, we're going to do everything turnkey, and they don't give you any kind of audited or any kind of statement like I just did, all my clients get this on every deal. So again, there's a big difference between us and everybody else. We simply want to be the best, and we are the best, we believe. So again, if you're interested in investment real estate, 216-703-5740, 216-703-5740. I'm Brett with EXP Realty. Thanks. Hope you have a great day. Talk to you soon.